Hey guys, NCWQ here, and we are going to do a video on Indonesia, Sulawesi, and Sangihe Islands volcanoes. I'm going to start with Mount Kolo. Back up. Mount Kolo is a stratovolcano in Indonesia. It forms the small island of Una at the middle of the Gulf of Tomini, the northern part of Sulawesi. The volcano is broad and has a low profile with only 507 meters or 1,663 feet above the sea level. It contains a 2-kilometer or 1.2-mile wide caldera with a small volcanic cone inside. Only 3 eruptions have been recorded in the history, with 2 of them causing damage. So let's see if we have any views here. And we have views here, so we'll go here. You can see we have some smoke in this area. Moving on to our next one, Ambang. Ambang is a complex of volcanoes at the western end of the north arm of the Sulawesi Islands, Indonesia. There are 2 lakes, Lake Maot and Lake Tondak, at an elevation of 750 meters. The larger of the 2 lakes is Maot. Both of them are side by side. The volcano contains several craters up to 400 meters in diameter and 5 salpeter fields. So let's see if we have any views here. And we have some down here, but we don't have any up here. So we're going to move on to our next one, which is Sopitan. Sopitan is a stratovolcano that rises to an elevation of 1,784 meters or 5,853 feet, and it is located on the northern arm of the Sulawesi Island in Indonesia. It sits on the southern rim of the Tondano caldera, which formed in the Quaternary period. The volcano is one of Sulawesi's most active, with 39 confirmed eruptions in the last 600 years. Eruptive activity at the Sopitan typically consists of pyroclastic flows, lava domes, and Strombolian-style explosions. So let's see if we have a view. And we have some here, so we'll go to this one here. People, oh, we're at the top. This is cool. Okay, so I hope y'all getting a good view here. It's really, really smoky. Or cloudy. Okay, and on to our next one, Mount Simpu. This is Mount Simpu here. This is Mount Simpu. Mount Simpu contains a 3-kilometer wide caldera, a mark called Kawa Masam was formed in the southwest of the caldera and contains a crater lake. Sulfur deposits have been extracted from the Mar since 1938. Historical records, however, are unknown from the volcano. So it's here. So let's see if there's a view. We have a view here, so I guess we'll go to the bottom of this of Sopitan here and look that way. I don't know if that'll work. And so the area we're looking at is over this way, I guess. Or maybe that way. We're on the same look as we were on before, so it's over in that area somewhere. And we'll go over here. Anyways, it's back here. And moving on to our next one is Mount Tandano and Caldera. And this is Mount Tandano here. You can see it's here. Mount Tandano. Mount Tandano and caldera formed by a massive eruption. Post-caldera activity includes pyroclastic cones, obsidian flows, and geothermal areas in the caldera area. The Lake Tarandano lies at the east side of the caldera. The 5-kilometer long and 3.5-kilometer wide ellipsoidal Pangolombian caldera lies entirely within the Tandano caldera and formed from a large eruption of an older Soma volcano. In more recent times, the Soma volcanoes of Supatan, Simpu, Lokan, Impung, and Moahu have been constructed along the rim of the Tandano caldera, with Sopitan being the youngest and most frequently active of the group. The Tandano caldera has been investigated as a potential source for geothermal energy to support a growing population in the vicinity of the caldera. So let's back up here. You can see on this side here is Lake Tandano. So then you have Mount Tandano here. I don't know if we have a view. We have lots of views. So we want to see this mountain. So I'm going to go here. We're in a town. Well, not where we wanted to go. Let's see here. Back up some more. Try that again. And nothing closer. So what we'll do is we'll go and see the lake. Well, it showed it was a lake, but it's not a lake. But these are cool buildings. And moving on to our next one, Mount Empang and Mount Lokan. And this is Mount Lokan crater here and Mount Empang here. Mount Empang and Mount Lokan is a twin volcano 2.2 kilometers apart from each other in the northern Sulawesi, Indonesia. Both rise above the Tandano plain and are among active volcanoes of Sulawesi. Mount Ampang has a 400-meter wide and 150-meter deep crater at the summit that erupted in the 18th century. So let's see if we have any views here. We have Gunung Empang here, and this is Mount Empang and Mount Lokan, and Mount Lokan craters here. And we actually have views of the craters, so that's kind of cool. We'll go in the crater. Okay, so this is the crater here. That's cool. Yeah, people. And moving on to our next one, Mount Mahu. Mount Mahahu. Mahawu. Mount Mahawu. And this is also Mahawu crater. Mount Mahawu is a stratovolcano. The volcano is capped with a 180-meter wide and 140-meter deep crater with two pyroclastic cones on the northern flanks. And let's see if we can view it. Oh, yes, we can. Okay, so let's go to the crater. So if we're anywhere, we look this way. And this is the crater, one of them. Moving on to our next one, Mount Klebat. Mount Klebat is the highest volcano on the Sulawesi Island, located in the east of Mindanao City, North Sulawesi, Indonesia. A 170 by 250-mile wide shallow crater lake is found at the summit. There are no confirmed historical eruptions of the volcano. A report of eruption taking place in 1683 is thought to have been produced by the Mount Tanganko volcano instead. Let's see if we have a view here. We don't have anything close. I don't know, maybe we might see it from here. Well, it might be over that way, because it's not over this way. So it's over that way. Moving on to the next one, Mount Tankoko. Mount Tankoko. Mount Tankoko is a stratovolcano in the north of Sulawesi, Indonesia. Its summit has an elongated, deep crater. On the east flank, there is a flat lava dome, Batu Angus. Historical records only show eruptions in the 19th century. And let's see, we have a view. don't have any added. So we're going to move on to the next one. Mount Ruang. Mount Ruang is the southernmost stratovolcano in the Sangihe Island arc. The summit contains a partial lava dome and reaches some 2,379 feet in altitude. So let's see if there's a view here. And we don't appear to have one here. I don't know. It's in this area here. And moving on to our next one is Karangatang. Karangatang is a volcano located on the north side of Sau Island, off the coast of Sulawesi, Indonesia. The island is inhabited by 22,000 people. It is one of the most active volcanoes in Indonesia, having erupted 41 times since 1675. A pyroclastic flow in 1997 killed 3 people. And we're going to see if we have a view here. And we do not. We're moving on to the next one. Banal Wahoo. Banal Wahoo is a submarine volcano which rises more than 400 meters from the seafloor in the Sangihe Islands of Indonesia. Historical records show that several ephemeral islands were formed and disappeared. A 90-meter high island was formed in 1835, but then dwindled to only a few rocks in 1848. A new island was reportedly formed in 1889, and it was 50 meters high in 1894. Another new island was formed in 1919, but then disappeared by 1935. Moving on to our next one, Mount Awu. Mount Awu is the largest volcano in the Sangihe chain, located in North Sulawesi, Indonesia. Powerful eruptions occurred in 1711, 1812, 1856, 1892, and 1966, with devastating pyroclastic flows and lahars that have resulted in more than 8,000 fatalities altogether. A 4.5-kilometer wide crater is found at the summit, and a deep valley forms a passageway for lahars, splitting the flanks from the crater. This is a volcano in the Ring of Fire. I don't know if there's a view here, but we're going to see. We have some down here, but I don't know if it's going to be close enough. So we'll go here. Well, we have a jungle and trees. Cool. And areas we can't climb, and a waterfall. Well, that's beautiful. And a hut. I think that's a hut. Moving on to our next and last one is Submarine 1922. Submarine 1922 is a submarine volcano that was found in 1922 after a series of underwater earthquakes that started in 1912 in the Sangihe Islands of Indonesia. Okay, guys, thank you for watching. If you like my video, please like and subscribe. Please share my videos. Thank you and much love.